All right, we're at the machine shop getting ready to pick up the heads. Hey, how you doing? You're still cooking?
So to speak.
13 dead presidents.
I'd rather have Benjamin Franklin.
Yeah, I don't know what I was saying, but there you go, $1,300. Better count. Remember last time?
4, 5,
Better count that one twice.
9, 10, 9. You're right, I'm doing it hard.
Now he's counting, it's gonna break.
Okay, well, they should be right there.
Oh, cool.
And I had a terrible time figuring out how to seal those with that head bolt through there. What I ended up doing was filling up that hole down in there, and then I drilled through from the backside to get this hole in here, but I milled this out first.
Now, can you mill that more? Because we're...
Yeah.
Because I don't even know if I can get an Allen screw in there. I don't think it's deep enough, Chuck.
Yeah, this has to come down.
Yeah.
It's big enough for the head of a
You just go
bolt to
flush to this.
So you want to chisel out this bit and this bit, right?
Well, I think he just mills it. He just sets it up in a mill and he just goes, just a round mill.
Yes.
Just cut it down, and then we're there.
It doesn't need much.
No.
Just enough to get that head to seat nicely with a washer.
That's like perfect, the diameter.
Yeah, for sure.
Something like
We
that, or
think.
like here. Well, because this, we know this clears.
Well, what do you think, Dave? You got your heads.
Yeah, they're cool.
What's it going on?
It'll go on the olive drap car, or we call it the hot rod. Yeah. And I'm gonna run 4 pipes. I'm gonna take it 4 separate exhaust pipes. Yep. Let's go through one of the other ones. Yeah, it's probably a 12.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess. So I can clear that out. Okay, now the surface isn't flat.
It was. This was flat, but where the weld is,
But that, you know what?
right there.
This is good enough.
Yeah.
All right, so that's what we'll have to use. Okay, yeah, that'll work. Let's check the other one.
I wonder why it went through all of a sudden. Must have been a speckle.
Oh, the beads. These guys. Your welding beads. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, we're good. All right, well, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you, Dave.
So, do you want to do another one?
If you're willing to pay, I'm willing.
Okay.
What's the next one cost?
It's probably going to be about the same. I might not run in. If I don't run into the water jackets, that'll save some money. Yeah, I had to try and plug those.
Specialty machining. All right, Dave. You just got your heads,
Yeah, I just picked them up.
and they're not going on the car?
No, not yet.
Oh, wait, what are we
So-
gonna do now?
Here's what I was showing you. See how the hole is bigger? Let's get it light. This hole is obviously bigger than the exhaust port, okay? So I don't know if you could even get in there. It would be cool to smooth that down to match. So because I'm thinking that'll create turbulence.
So you want to kind of port match what you bought to the head.
And then if you look here, these are not symmetrical, but that's okay. The castings could be different. But if Andrew can smooth this out, I'll have him do it.
You've been around.
Like his, it had a single exhaust.
Okay.
Now we have individual exhausts for better flow. So, but there is a ridge. Would you be game to try to smooth that out? Because I'm thinking that would create turbulence. Even though it's a much bigger hole, the air going through might...
And that's on the way out versus the way in.
Correct, yeah.
So we won't.
Or will it even matter?
Won't have too much reversion. Let me get a look at this here. You know, blending it better is definitely going to be beneficial.
Okay, is that something you can do?
Yeah.
All right.
Was this an exhaust manifold that was cut off? What is that
This
off
was
of?
a custom-made piece just for this job. Where did we get them from? In Sweden?
Yeah.
Okay. Popular enough that they had these made, or they made them just for you?
They've been making them.
They've been making them since the 73. Like the paperwork is from 73.
Oh wow.
So some guy just made a bunch of these, and what were they, like a couple $100 a piece?
Each.
Each, yeah. So, and it was $1,300 to have it machined and welded on.
And it's good for 1,300 horsepower.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Right.
so
Divided by
$100 per.
If you can open the intakes as big as you dare go.
So you did 40 mil last time, and the guys have done 44, but
Okay.
it
gets
touching.
pretty thin. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and I don't want it to crack in between.
So
here.
40's fine.
So are you gonna do anything about the exhaust valve, or keep the exhaust valve?
Keep
the
the
same
exhaust
size?
valve the same size. I'll be happy because we're gonna get better flow with this. But it floats like a $7,000. So if you can put stiffer springs in it.
Okay.
and
Does yours? Did you get yours running?
it's still in a pickle.
Okay.
Okay. Just stand all covered in shrink wrap.
Okay. 'Cause I have notes on what we put
Yeah.
your valve springs at, but that was with that
Yeah.
custom grind cam.
Yes.
Which
I
is
got
an
it.
Old
I have
Iski
it.
style grind.
F4.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's I'll probably be doing the same grind on that.
Okay.
So just basically copy what you did with his.
Okay.
Just and
I didn't ask for
so-
stiffer springs, so I don't know
We
that
put a
we.
spring in there that we're gonna work with that
Yeah.
lift because
Yeah.
it was a higher lift than what the
So
original springs were.
yeah, let's do that, and then because the stock one, yeah, I drove my green car like $7,000 every time I shift, and that was like my rev limiter
Okay.
because it would
Yeah.
float.
Yeah.
And okay, time to shift, and I don't plan to go. I'm not gonna. I just want a hot rod car. I'm not
Everybody
gonna
says that. I'm not gonna
professionally
race it.
Up and down, Dishman.
But you know, it would be cool to get
Okay.
more out of it.
Okay.
We want to see oil hit the streets.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you think the spring stiffness is a lot more, we might be asking you
I
about
can-
reinforcing
Well,
the.
I'll make. I can take and make like a. I've seen pictures where they use like an aluminum block and to reinforce the rocker arms.
Because it'll push
Oh, just to
that
keep it
old
'cause they're
assembly
wanting to-
apart.
Well, because you stiffen the springs.
Yeah.
But I think we'll just do it whatever you dare, and then I'll drive it, and if it pulls the studs out,
We'll do it later.
I would have to take a look at your rocker arms and see what they're designed like, because I don't think I ever looked at your rocker
No.
arms either. I'm
No,
not
they're-
familiar with what that
Well,
style is.
I could drop it by.
I have a cylinder head flow bench. Do you want me to do a before and after?
Yeah. Let's
Do you-
Oh, yeah.
Do you have? And I say that because I don't know if we're gonna get gigantic results because
Oh, sure.
because the port is still
So big
really
anyway.
small. Yeah, that's huge. You know, a lot bigger than it needs to be, but it's pinched right here. And
I was thinking of that.
that's
Yeah.
that right there is gonna stop
stop.
the flow. That's gonna go as much as that.
Right. So all we're getting rid of is the combination of these going into one.
Okay.
So that should improve it a little bit.
Okay.
So maybe I bring in the stock head.
Yeah. And then we can
Let's
just
do
a
that.
little
Yeah.
bit.
And then we'll have
And we'll need some
numbers.
valves.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just bring you ahead with the valves and everything.
Okay.
Will that work?
Yep. I just have to pop them out
Yeah.
because I gotta have the valves
Sure.
in there. And
Yeah.
there's little things that we can do. I've been really shocked with spending a whole bunch of time porting and getting these little gains.
Oh.
And then we'll take the valve and we'll back cut it. And they'll pick up like 10 or 15 CFM. It's like, oh, well, that was
Okay.
worth 3 hours worth of porting.
Exactly.
Wow.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, and like again, I'm just theorizing that there would be some turbulence that would create drag, but since it's so much bigger and it's going out,
It may not matter much. So
Yeah.
I would do a little bit.
like if you could just radius it down just a hair.
yeah, just to start to blend it in.
Okay. All right. Well, cool.